Right, the Chrysler PT Cruiser fog light switch repair. We'll have a look at the you've probably got one or two problems with this switch. You see with your front fog lights, it's either not working at all, or else your fog lights are staying on and you've got the green light on your dashboard. Your fog lights are staying on and your battery's going flat. Apparently it's a very common problem with this switch, so we're going to have a look, see what we can sort out. You put your side lights on, pull that, and there's a plunger in there that operates the switch. This one is a unit off my car where I got problems with the with it staying on, so I bought one from a scrapyard and it cured that problem, but they don't work at all now. So we'll have a look, fill up of messing around with scrapyard and stuff, so we'll have a look at trying to repair it. Right, so first thing you need to do, take that flash unit off and then turn it around so you're looking at the back side of it like that. I'm going to take this panel off here. There's two torque screws to come out, one there and one there. And when you take this panel off, there's some bits that can drop out, so we want it sort of like that way around. So I'm just going to stick a little box or something under there. Now these are supposed to be T10 apparently, but I've got a T9 Torx, which seems to fit. So put in a little plastic pot. Right, the rest of it's held on with little clips around the outside. So not that, we want a screwdriver. Right. Once there's a wire with a plug, I suppose you could unplug that, but we're not going to do that, we're just going to move it out of the way. Alright, now we can see what's happening. So, your fog light switch, I don't know if you can see that very well. Those are your contacts, there. You've got a little plastic plunger there that when you pull that switch in and out, a plastic rod in that column pushes that up, and that pushes that plunge up and down. Now, so the first we can see, well, you might not be able to see it very well, but I can see it, is that unit there is all sort of like burnt, and that this bit here should move up and down freely. It's not, it's like seized up, it's like rock solid. So if that's not springing up and down, it ain't going to make contact with those two bits there. So you need to free this up. We are get that working, get the bits off there. Right, so that's going to be that's going to move up and down nice and freely. So I'm not going to bother doing that now. And also these contacts, obviously, like you can see, that's a bit burnt and it's looking horrible, isn't it? So clean them up with a bit of emery paper and a knife or something. Make sure that other one is going up and down alright. So it looks like it's got hot and plastic's melted. Just get up plastic off. Make sure that is going up and down. So the next thing we're going to look at is this. If you've got the other problem where they're staying on, right? So to do that, we need to take this unit off here. So the first thing is that bit comes out like that. Now you best laying these out just as you've took them out, right? And this little unit here. See, look. Right, before you take that out, take a little photograph of it so you remember how it goes. That bit comes out. Just lay them out. So how do you go? Then you've got one more torques to come out just here. Get that out, or if you've got a pair of tweezers like I have, just take it out. So shouldn't be anything older than the same, but that little bit of that off in there, that's it. See, that was sort of stuck in there. That's all sort of like done in. So take that bit out, lay it out on your bench as you were. Now we can see this plunger. So as that switch, as your pull switch goes in and out, it pushes that, and that pushes that up like that. So take this bit out. Right. So there's your plunger. So the first thing, let's just shift this out of the way a bit. Right. So that bit wants clean off. Don't want, be careful not to break it. You know, get a knife, just clean that crap off there. And on the back face of this, just clear the grease off. The reason your lights are staying on, apparently, is because what happens is, right, that's how it was in the unit. On the back face, where that plastic plunger goes, I don't know if you can see this, it wears. So you can see that just there, there's like a trough where that's being pushing. So basically what's happening, that's not pushing it off far enough to break contact, so it's staying on all the time. So what you can do is get a bit of, somebody said a bit of copper or something. I ain't got a piece of copper. I've got a drinks can. So what I'm going to do is make like a little sort of bit of tin plate. I'm going to fold it in half because I did this once before, and we've been adjusted aluminium drinks can. It weren't really thick enough to fill the trough in. So you find it out what it needs to be. So you make yourself a little cover like that. Right, so basically that's it. Get yourself some glue like Araldite or Evo stick 2-part epoxy stuff. Glue it on, and then you need to put it back together after you've cleaned all these bits and pieces up. That back in there. When that plunger pushes out, it should push that off far enough to break contact. So as long as you keep all your bits laid out properly, you took a few photographs of it as you're doing it, that should work.